You ever watch an elite gymnast mid-routine and you're just completely captivated? I mean, they launch into the air, they're twisting, flipping, with this kind of grace that just seems to break all the rules of physics. It's this incredible blur of power and precision. Honestly, it's one of the most stunning things you can see in any sport.
And it always leaves you with that one big question. How? How is that even possible? How do they generate so much power, spin that fast, and then just stop on a dime? It really does look like magic, but I promise you it's not. It's science, and we are going to break it all down.
So let's pull back the curtain, shall we? We're about to unlock the secrets behind those feats that look absolutely impossible. We're going to look at the invisible forces and the incredible biology that lets these athletes literally fly. Okay, first things first. We have to talk about the machine at the heart of it all, the gymnast's body. You got to think of it like an engine, but it's not the kind of engine built for a long, steady road trip. No. This is a drag racing engine, tuned for one thing, pure blistering short-term acceleration. A really great way to understand this is to compare a gymnast to a marathoner. A marathon runner has an aerobic engine, right? It's all about using oxygen for hours of sustained effort. A gymnast? They're the polar opposite. They are an anaerobic engine, built for these unbelievably powerful, explosive bursts that happen so fast they don't even use oxygen. And that incredible process is called anaerobic metabolism. This is the body's go-to energy system for those all-out, maximum effort moves that last anywhere from a few seconds to about a minute, which, is pretty much the exact length of a floor routine or a powerful vault. A key thing to know is that this process creates a byproduct, something called lactate. And when I say it's an intense process, I am not kidding. Get this, researchers have measured a gymnast's blood lactate levels at over 15 millimoles per liter after one routine. To put that into perspective for you, your resting level right now is probably around 1. That number is just insane, and it shows you the absolutely massive power output their body's engine is capable of. Okay, so the body provides all that raw, explosive power. But the second a gymnast leaves the ground, they enter a whole new world. They're now in the realm of physics. And to succeed, they have to become absolute masters of the laws of motion while they're flying through the air. This is the million-dollar question, isn't it? How on earth can they speed up for a triple twist and then, just as quickly, slow down to spot their landing perfectly? The answer isn't some kind of trick. It's a core principle of physics. The secret, the key to it all, is something called angular momentum. Here's the deal. Once a gymnast leaves the floor or the apparatus, the total amount of spin they have is locked in. It's conserved. They can't magically create more span or get rid of it in midair. But, and this is the crucial part, what they can do is change how that fixed amount of spin is distributed across their body. And this right here is how they do it. Just think about an ice skater, right? When they pull their arms in tight, they spin way faster. When they stretch their arms out, they slow right down. Gymnasts are doing the exact same thing, but with their entire body. By pulling into a super tight tuck, they bring all their mass closer to the center, which decreases their moment of inertia. The result? Their rotation speed just skyrockets. Then, to slow it all down for the landing, they open their body up, which increases that moment of inertia and basically slams on the brakes. It's a law of physics applied with perfect timing. Actually, almost every single thing they do is a perfect demonstration of Newton's laws. That first law, a body in motion stays in motion, well, that's their powerful run-up. The second law, force equals mass times acceleration, that's how they generate the insane power for their takeoff. And Newton's third law, for every action, an equal and opposite reaction. That's the push against the floor that results in them flying up into the air. It's all right there. But, all the physical power and all the intuitive knowledge of physics in the world would be completely useless without the final and maybe the most important piece of the puzzle, the mind. The brain is the supercomputer. It's the operating system that runs this entire incredible performance. Every single elite gymnast has to develop this amazing mental toolkit. It's not just about being physically strong. It's about being mentally bulletproof. Things like imagery, where they run through a perfect routine in their mind hundreds of times before they even compete, or the ability to make a tiny mistake and then instantly refocus. These skills are every bit as critical as any muscle in their body. And then you have this almost superhuman ability called kinesthesis. The best way to think about it is like an inner GPS. It's this sixth sense that is constantly telling the brain exactly where the body is in space, even when they can't see a thing. When a gymnast is tumbling backwards, totally blind, getting ready for a landing, how do they know where the ground is? It's this internal GPS, this sixth sense, guiding them home.
Now, this sixth sense isn't just one magical thing. It's actually the brain doing something extraordinary. It's rapidly processing and integrating information from 3 key systems all at once. You've got the visual system, their eyes, the vestibular system, that's in the inner ear, controlling balance, and the somatosensory system, their sense of touch and pressure. All of that data floods the brain, which combines it to create a perfect, real-time 3D map of their body in motion. So when we put all these pieces together, the body, the physics, the mind, what do we really see? We see that the breathtaking performance of a gymnast isn't magic at all. It's a perfect, beautiful synthesis of science. And here's how it all connects so beautifully. That explosive power for a tumbling pass that comes directly from their anaerobic physiology. Controlling the mind-boggling speed of a triple twist, that is a direct application of biomechanics, of conserving angular momentum. And sticking that blind landing perfectly, well, that's the result of highly trained psychological skills like kinesthesis and mental imagery. It all has to work together in perfect harmony.
So a gymnast isn't just defying gravity. They're mastering it. They aren't just athletes. They are intuitive physicists, they're powerful biologists, and they're master psychologists all rolled into one incredible package. They are, quite literally, a living, breathing laboratory of human potential. And that, of course, leaves us with one last, really fascinating question to think about. As training science gets more and more advanced, and with new elastic technologies being put into spring floors and vaulting tables, we have to ask ourselves, have we already seen the peak? Or are we just barely scratching the surface of what the human body is truly capable of in this sport? What do you think the absolute limit is?